How's it going, everyone? Gunnar here. I'm on the river today and I'm fishing what is honestly one of my favorite streamer combos, period. And it's all entry-level equipment, and the reason why I want to share it with you is just because, you know, when I started I was young, and then I was in college, and then I was a newlywed. It's like, I don't have any money, I can't be dropping $500 on just a rod, right? So this is kind of a crash course on how to get into streamer fishing for literally 300 bucks. I'll give you 350 if you include leaders and tipping material, and maybe some flies, right? So this is the bare bones here. And something I want to say about this rod, this is St. Croix Mojo bass fly rod. First and foremost, I think it's one of the best streamer rods, period. But it is at $150. It's probably the most affordable entry-level fly rod that is truly professional, high quality, purebred for streamer fishing. The thing is unreal. I did a full review of it last fall. Some of you took me up on that and checked out the rod. If you did and you follow my channel, please just leave a comment. Let other people know what you think, because honestly, if you want to try streamer fishing, this rod comes in a 7, 8, and 9 weight. I think it's one of the best streamer rods on the market. If you're a brown trout guy, smallmouth guy, the 7 weight's perfect. If you're a pike and musky guy, the 9 weight is perfect. I fish the 8 weight probably 90% of the time because I'm out here in a warm water river where I smallmouth fish and then I pike fish, you know, so it allows me to do both, and it handles big flies and heavy lines so well. Now, when you go to reels, in a freshwater context, what you have to understand is reels, they don't do anything. All they do is hold your line, right? And maybe with the exception of steelhead fishing or salmon fishing in freshwater world, you don't need it. And so I like to fish, I fish a lot of entry-level reels. This is actually a Bass Pro Shops White River Intruder reel. They have another one that's probably under $50. This reel I think is like $40. You have the Echo Base, great entry-level fly reel. If you go up to maybe $75, Cabela's has something called the Prestige. I think TFO has a really nice entry-level reel. And honestly, don't fall into the trap of, you know, a $300 reel is not going to help you catch more fish, and it's not going to help you cast better. It's not going to do anything. And an entry-level reel is perfectly acceptable for chasing smallmouth, trout, pike, musky, carp, all of it. Now, when you come to lines, I don't really have an entry-level substitute for you guys. I actually fish Rio's Outbound short, simply because I think it's one of the best streamer lines on the market, and it comes in the whole array of line weights. Not just, sorry, I shouldn't say line weights, but line styles. So they have a floating, a hover, a sink 3, and a sink 6. And the reason that's important is because if you're a stillwater guy, you might want the 6 sinks for lake fishing and fishing for walleyes and smallmouth, you know, in 15 feet of water. If you're a river guy, you might love the floating line. I think an intermediate or a sink 3 is actually the most universal, the most versatile line that you can buy, and this is Rio Outbound short and a sink 3. It's probably my favorite line on the market, and that's about $100. So total 150, 50, 100. You're looking at 300 straight, no BS. And again, literally one of my favorites, if not my favorite streamer rig, start to finish. Now, because I want to give you guys all the facts here, we're going to go over some leader and tippet real quick, because if you're coming from trout world, you probably got some 4X and 5X, and that stuff's not going to do you any good. So for smallmouth and brown trout, all I fish 20 pound, 12 pound. Now this is a saltwater tippet. It's a little bit stiffer, it's a little bit thicker, helps turn over flies. If you want to see how I use this, the proportions, ratios, everything I do, you can check out this next video that I just did on my smallmouth bass leader. It's the same for brown trout. If you're a pike or a musky guy, just stick with 30 pound mono and some bite wire. Those two things will carry you from literally every freshwater scenario you're going to be in. You're going to be able to stick fish, have a nice reasonable tapered leader. You can make any length. It's going to turn over flies really well, and the 30 pound and the bite tip is going to handle your toothy critters. So thanks for watching. All that gear and equipment's listed in the descriptions. I'll have a few reel options for you guys just in case you want to check those out, and I'll have the leader and tippet material. But yeah, seriously, check it out if you're thinking about streamer fishing. This is the rig I'd put you on to start you with. An intermediate or a sink 3 is going to be unbelievably versatile, cover a whole array of situations from rivers to lakes, everything. And last, you just got to find some flies. So thanks for watching. Have a good one.